Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Midweek War! I'm Mad Mike here to talk some NXT. Y'all know me, and with me, as always, is the voice of Inspire Pro Wrestling, Eamon Paton. How are you, sir?
I am bracing myself for a match that will be happening in the coming weeks on this program. So, oh boy. But yeah, so I'm very excited to talk about this week's show.
Eamon, July 13th may very well kill both of us.
It could kill both of
Do
us.
you realize this? Because, all right, and we didn't talk about it on Lucha because we had a lot to talk about Lucha. July 13th is the second night of Ultima Lucha, Nakamura versus Balor, and, oh yeah, a little thing called the Cruiserweight Wrestling Tournament.
Yeah.
Fuck. What are we going to do, Eamon?
I don't know. We would only explode if a certain other match is happening on another program that we're covering is happening that week, but it's not, thank Christ. We'll get to that later.
To be fair, I'm excited about that for a way different reason. A way different reason. Yeah. All right. But let's talk about NXT this week. Eamon, what is your word?
My word for this week is tag teams.
Nice. That is 2 words, but I'll allow it.
Teams. Let's go teams. Screw it.
My word for this week is family.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get into it.
Okay.
All right. So what's your good for this week, Eamon?
My good for this week was the main event with Gargano and Ciampa against the Hype Bros. Really good match. Shockingly good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta admit, because I was running a little late this week, so I was watching Lucha and NXT back and forth. And by the time Lucha finished, that match had just, it was 2 minutes in, and I started really, really watching it. Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
Mojo Rawley was shockingly good.
He has stepped up. When
he clotheslined Gargano on the floor, I was like, okay, I'm cool with this. Let's get into this. This was really fun. It was super high paced. I really loved it. I didn't expect it. When they announced this match, I was like, I didn't expect it to be good, but holy crap, it was really good.
Yeah, and I really thought the Hype Bros were gonna win for a second.
Yeah,
I really did. When they were setting up the Hype Rider, I'm like, because we had the shocking win of Ciampa and Gargano beating the Revival,
right?
So I'm like, well, shit, they can do anything with this tag team division. It'll work.
Yeah.
But it was really, really, I think it was Corey Graves that even made a point, Mojo has stopped trying to be hype and just started hitting people in the mouth.
Yeah.
That's really, really good, and I hope that trend continues.
Definitely.
All right, my good this week, it's gonna have to go to the women's division.
Yeah, that's really good too.
Yeah, Alexa and Carmella, not the best match in the world, but definitely I think the best match those two have had.
Yeah, I thought it was really great for Bliss, because I don't think Bliss really is considered on the top level when it comes to her wrestling. I think character-wise she is, but I thought she did really well here. I think her character work plays the fact that her character work plays so much into her wrestling. I think it really helps her. Because it gets me more invested in our matches. I love this that they were doing that.
She needs to get a little bit better form on her STO though.
Oh, you mean
the thing where she throttles the evil crazy eyes. She needs to get a little bit better form on that so it looks a little bit more realistic.
Just a little more, probably a little more force, I think.
Yeah.
When she slams them, yeah.
Yeah, she should just watch a bunch of Samoa Joe matches because he does that. He does his STO really good. So.
Or do it earlier in the match to where it's not the setup to your finish.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But other than that, I thought it was really a lot of fun, and Alexa getting the win is good.
Yeah, I was surprised she got the win.
Because we both kind of said last week that Carmella was probably in line, right?
Yeah, it seemed like Carmella was a little bit closer in line. Alexa's usually the one that's kind of in the middle and is somebody they use to kind of transition.
A Tyler Breeze type of thing.
Kind of, yeah. But yeah, I was happy she got the win because it was. I want to see her succeed and get some more stuff now.
And her backstage segment with Bayley afterwards was really good too.
Yeah, that was really fun, I think.
Where she was bragging about how much fun it was beating Carmella. That was really, really good. That was really, really fun. All right, but not every show is perfect. We all know this. So, Eamon, what was your bad this week?
My bad this week was not to the actual match, but just one guy in it was that Noah, whatever. He was Noah something else beforehand, and they just changed his name this week.
Yeah, I don't remember what his other name was, but yeah,
so with a P. I can't remember. But he wrestled Andrade, and I really didn't like his wrestling.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the best. I mean, it's something to get Andrade back on TV and have him win.
Yeah, he just seemed kind of sloppy at points.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of weird. The match was fine, but yeah, I don't know. He wasn't because I had heard of his name, and then but I'd never seen him like really wrestle before, and I wasn't really impressed. So,
gotcha. Yeah. All right. My bad this week. It's gonna go to the Finn and Shinsuke interviews.
Oh yeah.
It's not that like it gets me less excited for the match. It doesn't. They both said a lot of the same things.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that kind of, like.
Well, there's not. I don't blame them because there's not like a hatred there. Obviously. Like,
yeah, I know, but
to me, there's nothing more really you could say other than like, I respect you. I need to beat you to become an NXT champion. I need to beat you to, reassert myself. That's really all they can really say, I feel.
Yeah, like, but I mean, even so, they said, like, I know his family. He knows my family. I was there for him. He was there for me. Like, they literally, like, if there's no animosity, you don't need to have a separate interview segment for each guy.
Yeah.
I think it'd be more compelling if you had them, like, talk to each other with Corey Graves as the mediator or something like that. Because the Finn Joe segment they did like that was fucking awesome. And there was tension there. But if you could build, because like you can just have Finn come off a little cocky. Like a little bit, like just something.
Yeah.
Because if there's no animosity, you don't need separate interview segments. I mean, you don't, because you do the separate interviews because there's animosity and because like they could jump at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I guess that kind of leads toward my change too. But all right, but what's your change, Eamon?
My change for this week, the fact that there was no Samoa Joe. I do think it's been a while. He is kind of fading now because of the Balor Nakamura stuff. Even if it's just a promo or something, like even just a mention of like the fact that Nakamura mentioned that he's coming for the title, like something along that lines. Like I feel like both him and Asuka are in that role where it's like they've had their big matches and now they're kind of falling to the background until the next thing comes.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of want them to still be focal points because just from the fact that they're the champions,
Right. I mean. Oh, Jesus fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we gotta talk about the next show. Okay, sorry. I had Pop TV on in the background.
Oh, no.
I don't know why. They just showed a preview for that match, Eamon.
Oh, you hadn't seen that?
No.
Oh, we'll talk about it.
Oh, fuck
we'll talk
me.
about it. I assumed you saw it.
Nope. That's my live reaction to that promo. But yeah, I kind of like that they keep Joe and Asuka off because it's very old school. Like back in the day before the Attitude Era, champions were not on TV. They were not on TV. Like sometimes you'd have like an interview segment here and there, but if you're expecting to see a WWE champion week in, week out, you ain't gonna see that.
And I don't really expect them to wrestle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's really any advantage in having like Joe wrestle like someone from the Performance Center or whatever, like a squash. But like, I don't know. To me, they feel like they're fading out.
Well, you almost can't do that with Asuka because it's not like she's the best promo in the business.
That's true. Well, I think you can do it
like Bayley. Like Bayley was easy to do, like get a quick word from every now and then.
But I do think you can do that with Joe because Joe's an amazing talker.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, what's Joe going to say any more than what he's already said?
I guess. I don't know.
I think they're smart to focus on Balor versus Nakamura for right now because I have a feeling whoever that is, that's when Joe's going to.
No,
I would say reassert himself.
Once that's finished, like Joe will go into his thing. I don't know. I just kind of,
Yeah, I mean, unless Joe, who knows? Joe could come out next week, the week right before Balor and Nakamura, and say all this hype about Balor and Nakamura. I'm the NXT champion. Blah 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 blah. He could very well do that too.
That's true.
But all right, my change this week. I wouldn't have had the Authors of Pain come out. I wouldn't have had them come out this week.
I would. Yeah, I probably would have waited until after their title match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it distracted from the other stuff that was going on in the ring because we just heard that there was going to be a 2 out of 3 title match, 2 out of 3 falls title match. Which, believe
holy
me,
shit,
I've seen those two wrestle a 2 out of 3 falls match. You're gonna want to watch that match.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking good. It's really goddamn good. And then Gargano and Ciampa saying you're next in line. Like there was a lot of stuff going on there. I don't think we needed the Authors of Pain into kind of put an exclamation point on it,
right? Especially
Especially since they dispatched both American Alpha and Gargano and Ciampa.
It feels more like a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Alpha and the Revival need to complete their story and then move into.
Which and correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like the Authors of Pain are going to cost Alpha the title, doesn't it?
It's possible. It's very possible.
It'd be really disappointing, but it seems
my only thing is like maybe Regal makes a stipulation that nobody can be at ringside.
Yeah, I mean, I hope there's something like that.
But
yeah, I hope there's something like that, but I have a feeling we're gonna get shenanigans.
Yeah,
and I'm a little disappointed by that, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens because NXT's never really disappointed when it comes to tag teams before. So
that's true.
All right. So was there anything we didn't hit on for NXT? Austin Aries.
Oh, Aries was
Austin Aries. We have to talk about Aries. Really, really good heel promo. Really, really fun. He talked about why he attacked No Way Jose. I thought it was a great return to form for Austin Aries.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see what happens with him going forward. Like,
I'm excited to see that match. Like him and No Way Jose. Because I just want to see what that looks like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I want to see No Way Jose get serious and become No Way, Jose. But yeah, that should be fun. So, Eamon, where did you rank NXT this week?
NXT's my number 2 this week. I thought Lucha did edge it out. I still think it is a good episode of NXT. The main event, if on paper you may not want to seek it out, like just looking at it, but definitely seek it out because it will change your opinion on Mojo Rawley.
Absolutely.
And yeah, the women's stuff was good. Overall, it was a good episode of NXT.
Yeah, it's number 2 for me this week. Basically, the women's match is better than it looks on paper, and that tag match was amazing. Like, It's almost like Gargano and Ciampa, whenever they get in the ring, they tell guys to go harder than they normally would because Gargano and Ciampa are used to that style.
They can take it.
Yeah, and it really, really helps the match. Like Gargano and Ciampa, I'm so glad they got signed because they have helped, I believe, the overall roster of NXT. Just like
they're great at making other people look good as much as making themselves look good.
Yeah, I mean, especially like that was probably the reason Apollo Crews got called up so quickly because he looked really good in his matches with Gargano and Ciampa.
Yeah, but I think they understand their role and they're getting more obviously, and they're probably going to be in the tag title hunt, which is great. But they also really understand that they are there to kind of help guys as well, and I think that's a sign of a really good wrestler. Yeah,
I kind of hope they have to face each other in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of to me that kind of sticks out as like something they'll probably do. But yeah.
Yeah. By the way, we still don't know how we're approaching the Classic yet. I'm sure we'll probably do a separate thing than the midweek war, but we will be covering it.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm going to try and live tweet it if I can. July 13th is going to be a busy night full of a lot of emotions. So we will see what happens.
Yeah, it will be a lot of emotions. I just watched the video they posted of Akira Tozawa and Apollo Crews reuniting because they were best friends in Japan, and him crying because they got to do the shake it up thing. Some people know what that is, but if not, it's the best. It's so good.
Awesome. All right. So, Eamon, where can the good people of the internet find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Eamon2Please. You can also check out Inspire Pro Wrestling, the company I'm involved with, over at InspireProWrestling.com, and get tickets for our next event on August 14th.
All right. You can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. Also, go to our Facebook page. We're an open group on Facebook. Just look up Wrestling Mayhem Show. We post a lot of fun stuff, like the video Eamon was talking about with Apollo and Takira. Or that's
Akira.
Akira, yeah. I didn't have it in front of me, so
you'll learn the names eventually.
Akira Tozawa?
Yes.
There we go. I knew I had it right. I just mixed it up. But yeah, stuff like that. We post a bunch of stuff all the time. We also have our Mayhem draft going on, and we will be posting those SummerSlam rosters soon. So we're finalizing our card. Next week we have our give it away round. That's what I'm calling it. That's what
we're just gonna quote music this week.
No, that's the other show.
Yeah,
that is the other show.
God.
But yeah, we're gonna next week on the Mayhem Show proper, we're going to be giving 5 superstars we don't want to Raw. Wait to see which Uso we pick.
Oh no!
The answer may shock you.
Jesus.
All right, so for Eamon Paton, I'm Mad Mike, and this has been your Midweek War.